Do you ever just like hate yourself and like you feel like you're trapped in your body, but like in the way that like your body doesn't listen to your mind, like your mind's like, can you just get up and fucking do something, and your body's like, no, and it's like a constant odds with each other, and it's so annoying, and you just want to beat the fuck out of yourself sometimes, but you're like, I can't do that. Because same! I put my 2 weeks in to my job a couple days ago, and I have never been so excited and nervous and anxious on how the future's gonna go. I don't even know, dude. I'm so conflicted in life. Anyway. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time, and to be honest with you, I have spent a lot of time refilming this particular video because I'm just like, I don't know if I've always been really not very good at articulating my feelings. So I'm sure a lot of y'all are wondering what happened to me, where have I been, what have I been doing? And to be quite honest with you, I don't know. I've been spending a lot of this time trying to figure myself out and really just put myself on the right trajectory to accomplish the things that I really do want to accomplish in this world, which is to be able to send out a message of love and unity and all that fun stuff. But I did get lost along the way, and as we all do, I had to take some time away from myself, and the pandemic really kind of sent me spiraling. I was already kind of losing motivation and towards my YouTube and social media endeavors when the pandemic started. And that is in part, that is due to the fact that I didn't know myself, wasn't facing my demons, and I was running from myself and all the things that we people do in this world, right? So that was happening, and while I was like losing hope for the dreams that I had wanted for myself, I started to think about what I really wanted in life, and what I really like, even more than like, you know, YouTube and all that fun stuff. I wanted to be a mother, you know, and I was trying, and you know, I've always had issues with my body, like unexplainable hormonal issues. I never went to a doctor though, because I didn't really trust doctors that much, and I didn't really think anything was that wrong with me, but I got diagnosed with PCOS, and that kind of sent me into another spiral downward, because all of these things that I had thought of myself of being a mother, and even just like I would always joke around being like, I like dad-like guys. Like, people that know me would know that I'd always be like, I like guys that are like dad-like, because I was always trying to like find that like father figure for my potential, not necessarily like trying to find a dad, but like I like the idea of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I really wanted a baby, and when you have PCOS, without getting too much into it, it does give you fertility issues, and it's caused by a hormonal imbalance. There's no cure for it. People don't really know the exact cause either. So that kind of made me feel like I had no control over my body, and I was a prisoner to my hormonal imbalance. Like, it was really bad. Like, I would get adrenal fatigue, and I thought I was beating myself up so much because I thought I was just being like a lazy piece of shit, dude. Like, I really felt like I had no control. Like, my hormones were gonna dictate my mood. I was never gonna be able to have a kid, and I was a failure, you know? I told everyone like, oh, I'm gonna be a star, YouTuber, blah, 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 whatever, all that, you know? And I had nothing. And the trajectory I was on, I was just going to work, going home, going to work, go home, no path. I tried to take classes, and then, you know, a lot of things happened with, I don't know if y'all know this, but there was a winter storm in Texas back in February. Really shook up a lot of things, and I had to move, and a lot of things were happening, and I ended up not being able to access my online classes, and I had to drop them. And again, another failure. I was looking at myself like, oh God, you really have nothing going for you. And I didn't really know myself either. So I started looking inward and facing the things that were scary to me, leaning into, you know, the thoughts that I have in my head that I try to push away, and all the things that I've done bad in my life. I didn't want to think about them, but all of a sudden it was all I was left with, and feeling so lost and guilty and shameful and not good. So I faced those things, and I mean, we're all on a journey. I'm not going to be like, I completed the list of things that it's not like My Name is Earl where he's crossing off all the things. Even though I really do like that show, and now that I think back at it, I'm like, I really love that concept. But I did have to go back and go inward, and oh man, that was so hard, and like my trauma and all that shit, and we all have trauma, you know, and we do need to face it. And I strongly encourage y'all to look inward and find yourself. And I still to this day don't feel like I found myself fully, but I'm closer than I was a year ago. And because of this, I feel more hopeful, and I feel ready to be able to spread the message of love and acceptance to everyone. And hopefully y'all can vibe with that too, and maybe this will make you feel less alone. Oh, another thing I didn't even mention, I quit my job. Yeah, it was extremely terrifying for me, because that was the only consistent thing in my life, besides Mason, of course. He's been everything to me and really helping me not lose hope in life. But I quit my job, and that was scary, because, you know, that was the only like path I had to pay for myself at that point. Like, I was like, all right, well, I have this job, and I can, you know, continue getting raises and continue working here and have that job security. But that to me was so soul draining, and I understand it's extremely privileged of me to be able to quit my job. I'm not saying everyone go quit your job, but if you can, then like take a leap of faith, because the universe rewards that kind of stuff. And when you're scared to do something, it might be the thing you really do need to do. That's not to say it wasn't a great job. It did a lot of great things for me, and I'll always be grateful for everything that it gave me and the people that I met there. But it was time for me to go, and I was getting a lot of signs from the universe that I had to leave, and you know, I did it, and it's scary, and here I am still kind of like, whoa, floating around in this world. But I'm really glad that y'all are here with me, because that makes me feel less alone, and maybe it'll make you feel less alone too. But yeah, I've been really struggling with that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm back, baby, so don't worry, I'm gonna be back for good this time. I know I say that all the time, and y'all are so tired of hearing it, but I'm back. So don't give up. Keep being loving, keep being understanding of not just yourself but others, and just like figure yourself out, man. Like, this world, we're not meant to just be slaves to capitalism. Not saying, like, I'm not gonna get in a debate about capitalism, but what I am saying is that you were not put on this earth just to be cashier. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying? You have a higher, more divine purpose, so don't lose sight of that. Anyway, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!